Oh, bother.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to Master of Shadows, our Belakor Let's Play in the Old World mod. As you can see, Belakor is developing quite the little kingdom over here. We're going to have to figure out exactly what we want this to look like. I believe what we'll end up doing eventually is taking on Grimgor, kind of making him our third vassal, our southern vassal, but that is yet to be determined, because we don't know what he's going to do. But the forces of order are definitely in decline here on the island, and we'll have to see how that ends up going. But let's zoom on into the actual map itself. As you can see, our Norscan friends here have, well, walked out of the frying pan and into the fire, so to speak. They are in the middle of a Albion storm. Now, if you've never seen one of these, it might come from the mod, I believe it does, but Albion has random storms that damage everybody no matter whether you own the territory or not. I want to say that you go into the castle and it'll be fine, and it's not. So I was wrong about that, but that's okay. Let's get out of that territory and into some friendly territory. We'll see if we can pull Bjorg back far enough to get him out of there, because the last thing we want to do is set ourselves up for failure on that end. Now, YinYangTW has fled back to Sherwald Forest, where he's going to be trying to hold himself up.
Belakor.
I'm surprised that the Dark Elves did not take the Giant's Causeway. I don't think I realized that in our last episode. We're going to go ahead and deal with that for them, and since they aren't very interested in it, we will give it to the Norskins.
Find what I need. Scour the rest.
Now, YinYangTW is pretty well cut off if he wants to get back to the Tower of Lelong. So, let's look around and see what else we've got going on before we really get moving and grooving. The Citadel of Lead is ready for an upgrade, but we don't have the funding for it. And down here in the actual old world, or what do you call Warhammer Europe? If you know, put it down in the comment section below, because I've never really known what to call it. I've always just called it the old world, but I think it's more than that. I think but hey, what do I know? Anyway, with these guys, we're gonna have to make some kind of move. So, let's do this. We're going to get her some harpies. Maybe with 6 units, we will be in a better position to start attacking these settlements. The big concern is dealing with malevolent treekin. The rest of them aren't such a problem, but those are definitely going to be a problem. And until we can get a stronger army down here, we are going to be in a bad position to be dealing with heavily armored units like that.
Yes.
Now, before we move on to our next turn, Earl the Young is ready for a upgrade, so let's go ahead and give him that. We're going to give him Deadly Fangs, and I wish that he could transform into a bear as well, like it wasn't just Bjorg, but that's okay. Now let's see what else we've got going on. Oh, that's right. We've got a choice to make. We could go for Undivided Authority. That would make our troops a little bit cheaper. Or we could just continue him down his own path. I think that's what we're going to do for right now. We might end up making the troops cheaper, but I'm not entirely sure just yet. And I know that we've got buildings available, but we're also bleeding money right now. So in our next turn, what we'll probably do is start focusing on bringing YinYangTW down. We're going to let Malice take down the tower himself, and then we'll surround and kill YinYangTW on our own time. Or I might just allow Belakor to depart.
Master.
And thinking of Thinking of that, you know, I might just do that. I think that the
Shadows
forces
move.
here on Albion have it pretty well under control. So that's what we'll do. We'll allow Belakor to start making his way up north so that he can go and pay a visit to the old world.
Stop.
And that's just what we're going to call it until someone corrects me. Anyway, I will see you in the next turn. Okay, and it looks like the Gormandy tribe wishes to join us. We're going to go ahead and take them on. The Cross Clubs as well would like to join us. I don't see any reason that we couldn't take on some ogres. Why not?
The first.
And it looks like one more turn should get us to the old world. Now, we're going to have to make some money in the meantime. Not sure exactly who we're going to attack to accomplish that. But it does appear that Sherwald Forest is wide open. So maybe that's for the best. Could attack Black Bog. That does have quite the substantial army inside.
True savages.
But it does look like Rafford's troops are ready for another upgrade. Hidalfer? I hope that I'm saying that right. I don't know. We'll give him Heart of Winter this time.
Bloodthirsty. The eagle guide.
Now let's go back up our fellow Norskin here.
Bring death. Marauding.
I didn't mean to force march him. That's what we'll do. We'll just stay at Bola Hat and hope for the best. Looks like the Jade Dragon has moved west, which is fine by me.
Harbinger.
Belakor's just going to have to trust that his boys can get this done. Now, when it comes to actually dealing with Grimgore, that's going to be a whole nother story. But that's something that we'll deal with when the time comes.
Mission. My cult is your cult. Oh, yes.
Now, let's see which one is going to be easier to deal with. Would it be Kale? Or would it be... I'm going to say it's going to be Kale. So, that's what we're going to attack.
My
Let's get
divine
into
master.
our first battle of this episode. Yeah, that's fine. We don't expect you to like us. And it says that it's going to be a close defeat. Hopefully we can pull a rabbit out of our hats on this one, but we'll find out. As Murga marched towards the settlement, she found herself feeling wary of this new wood elf enemy, so she sent her harpies forward to scout ahead.
The strong take what they want.
She would come to find that her new enemy had marched out into the field to meet her, something that was very strange for wood elves, but she wasn't going to complain for them to make it a little bit easier. As she got within range, the wood elves opened fire on the Chaos army, and they were forced to charge. While Murga's new flock found early success, the Dark Elves were unfortunately pushed back, something that Murga had not anticipated, and so she was forced to fight the battle herself, hoping that her force field, a gift from the Changer, would hold. As all seemed lost, the Harpies returned and were finally able to force back the Treekin. Murga and her Dark Elf warriors knew that this battle was almost lost and were just grateful to have made it through. And a fearing victory. I knew that we were going to struggle against those Treekin, but I mean, they gave us a real run for our money. If it wouldn't have been for Murga's force field, we probably would have died. That being said, a victory is a victory, and we'll definitely take it. Not going to give us a ton of money, but I think that it's definitely worth taking that money. Although we could really use those souls. So let's actually invest with the souls. We'll raise that.
Divine master. Slanesh's courtesan.
Still got a good little chunk of change. And hopefully, Tala the Forgotten doesn't come down here and whoop on us too hard.
Pleasure's sake.
Now, I would love to get her something else, but she really needs to lean into that magic. It was very handy in that last battle, even though it probably didn't seem that way. And I'm wondering if we should pull back on any of our gifts. No, these two are really important, I think. Especially that Shatterstone ability. So, we'll keep it going. Get some more... Well, we can't do allied recruitment. Let's see who would be willing to join us. We do have a wandering band of Norskins. I don't think getting a complement of Norskins would hurt us too much, but we've got to watch that income. So we'll hold off and hopefully just stay out of Tala's way until Big Daddy can come and help us out, which should be next turn. So that'll be a good thing. Speaking of, let's go ahead and wrap things up. We'll get into the next turn right about now. Okay, and jumping back in, it looks like Tabaro has fallen. Not going to worry about them right now. These Skull Takers, no thanks. And Loose Tooth, they can, oh, 2 Ogre Tribes. And the Keepers of Bliss, yes, I'll take them. I think that'll give us a Slaneshi.
I crown myself
Greater
Belakor.
Demon. So, looking at Belakor, we could attack the Griffin Wood, and that might be for the best, especially since Tala is chasing
My
Perga
divine
around
master.
the forest of the Empire. We definitely don't want to give her any more, or him any more breathing room on us. So let's actually take Murga back
Go with
east. I know
grace.
that we were trying to head towards Mordheim, but we're gonna have to just wait on that at least until Belakor can move on down. Now the question is, do we attack the Griffinwood or bring Belakor closer?
Sensations
I think
without
what we
limits.
probably want to do is attack Sayuth's. It's going to be an easy battle for sure, but we could just destroy the power basin and take down the Griffinwood. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and take down the Griffinwood. Shouldn't be too tough of a battle, and no, it's going to be a decisive victory. But you know, with any kind of battle like this, unless it's like 2 against 2,000, we're going to fight it. So let's go ahead and get into this battle, and I'll see you there.
I am a herald, a harbinger. I bring omens of death to my foe.
As Belakor's army crested the hill, he found himself to be disappointed. The enemy had come out to face him, which would be fine in most circumstances. However, he very much enjoyed burning the forest with the Azray and their spirit inside. It wouldn't change the outcome, though. His army was here to kill, and that's exactly what it would do. As the demonic horde continued to shell them, the Wood Elves found themselves to be in terror. However, they could not flee because they were under the control of Drycha. Where she was, they did not know. But all they could do was hold. This was not the way that they fought, and yet here they were. And like that, just as quickly as the battle had begun, it was over. Drycha's hold had failed, and her warriors, her slave warriors, rather, were fleeing.
Drive them back! The forest shall prevail!
And of course, a decisive victory as predicted. 1,425 gold. That's going to help us out a ton. And then we could sack it, which would get us 5,000 more gold, or we could raise it and get ourselves quite a few souls as well as a little bit of gold. So we're going to go with that.
Raise it.
Those souls are going to help keep us out of the woods for a while, and we've got enough gold to really get us through as well. And then we've got the Trail of Parchment quest succeeded. So, and I think I read this before, but let's just read it again. Parchment has been falling from the skies over nearby battlefields. The scribblings upon them bind powerful magics into the pages, waiting to be unlocked by any whom might claim them. Where they came from or why they littered the fields of war remains a mystery, yet one thing is for certain. Every word brims with the changer's arcane powers. If the culprits behind this flurry of spells are ever to be located, questions must be asked. Perhaps those captured in battle may have tales to tell us. And I believe that this is the quest for the oh gosh, what is their names? The Blue Scribes. That would be really cool. Oh, nice. So your investigation has proven fruitful indeed. It seems the Blue Scribes of Tzeentch, I'm not going to pronounce their names because I can't, are the frenzied force behind the haphazard magics that have plagued so many battlefields across the land. Better yet, a clue to their current location has now reared its head as chaos surges within a nearby settlement. If you act quickly, you could capture the region before the Blue Scribes have a chance to move on, spreading their twisted mischief further outside of your reach. So, all we've got to do is capture Natchdorf, which, I mean, it's not too far out of our way. We could go and capture that. That being said, I don't know if it's something that we can actually occupy, but, well, I mean, we can really technically occupy anything, but you know what I mean. So let's take a quick look and see what else we can get done before we close out for today. Go ahead and get Belakor that upgrade that he's that he's earned. Not that he really did any of the fighting in the last battle, but still. And we'll go with Uglu's Corruptor again. That's going to continue to make us even better. And then we'll get those 400 plus barrier hit points, which will be fantastic. And it looks like that's it in the old world. Let's see what we can get done over here. It does appear that the Jade Dragon has moved away from his territory in the Sherwold Forest. Maybe he's going after the Tower of Lelong, but regardless, let's take advantage of that and start moving that way. Oh, didn't realize that we were walking into trouble over here. What we'll do is we'll go up as far as we can, right there.
Enslave the Southerners.
And we'll pop right there as well. Not quite time to take on Manfred yet. He will be a target in the near future, though.
Tribesmen.
Let's see what else we can get done. Get a little bit of recruiting for Rafford. I say, why not?
Tribal fury.
Bjorg's still doing pretty good. I cannot recruit anything for him right now. And it does appear that we are at our time. So that's where we're going to call it today. Hopefully I will have another episode ready for you by tomorrow. If not, then I will see you again for more of Belakor's Let's Play next week. Till then, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll catch you later. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.